Alright, class A, we're going to talk about 4 verbs that are totally irregular in the preterite. As you can see, they are dar, ver, ser, and ir. So if I go back to our topic list real fast, we are talking about this topic right here, totally irregular verbs. Alright, well, let's talk about dar and ver first. In the preterite, dar and ver take er endings, but no accents. I'm going to say that again. In fact, I'm going to say it multiple times. The goal is to get it stuck in your head. Feel free to say it along with me as you write it down. In the preterite, dar and ver take er endings but no accents. In the preterite, dar and ver take er endings but no accents. Knowing that, I would like you to include 2 charts in your notes, one for dar, which means to give, and one for ver, which means to see or watch in this space here and here. Go ahead and take this information that I've given you to give me the charts for dar and ver. When I check your notes, I'm going to be checking to see that you have given me the charts. I suggest doing them in pencil so that if you should make a mistake, you can fix it easily. One more time. In the preterite, dar and ver take er endings but no accents. Alright, press pause, because I'm moving on to ser and ir. Join me when you're ready. Alright, one thing that is sort of nice and also sort of crazy is that ser and ir conjugate exactly the same way as each other in the preterite. Here is their chart. So, because of this, I call ser and ir the FU verbs. It is the only time that I will not send you to the office for saying FU to me in class, and don't use it inappropriately. The only time you can say it is if I say, Class A, what do you know about ser and ir in the preterite? And you can say, they are the FU verbs. Alright, because all 6 boxes start with FU. You do not have to write this information down in gray. As I usually say, the gray stuff is just for information. I have it here for reference so that you can see that in the top 4 boxes, ser and ir have the same endings is the ER-IR chart, except what? No accents. So there's no accent on this I and fui. And then, what do we call the bottom 2 boxes? The slipper. One thing that people want to do, because we're used to having all of our endings start with the letter I, for ER and IR verbs, they want to put I's in the slipper. But notice, for ser and ir, there are no I's in the slipper. So what does fui mean? If the preterite is used to talk about the past, fui can mean I was, if you're using ser, or I went, if you're using ir. At this point, students usually ask me, well, how are you going to know what someone's saying? It's usually clear because of context. So, to say I went or I was, fui. To say you went or you were, fuiste. He, she, or it was or went, fue. Fuimos, fuistes, fueron. This is your chart for ser and ir. Thanks for taking your dar, ver, ser, and ir notes, and make sure you have your attempts at your charts for dar and ver when I check your notes for full credit. Thanks.